First speaker, Mr. Alok Ramsasaria. He is the VP of Operations at Regalix and has a considerable background in consulting and strategy. He's worked and co-founded with companies like Covida Technologies, Construct Systems, and many more. And Alok, it's over to you now.
Thank you, Namrata. Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here with Lori Lowe over the years. Next slide, please. One of the questions that most people seem to wonder is whether content is really relevant. And as I pointed out from the McKinsey quarterly quote, what has really happened is that content is spread out, especially for the B2B. Get your media right for you. At Regalix, next slide, please. Content has been created in a factory manner. The typical stages that we follow for creating content, researching, messaging, packaging, and distribution. Same piece of content across channels if you plan them carefully. And that brings us to our presenter for the day, Lori, who has had a very vast and diverse experience in marketing communications. She's a recognized leader in content strategy, especially for
ecosystems. On the next slide, I'm going to talk about how there are really 3 phases for evolving a really good content strategy, and it's going to support your marketing efforts and really be meaningful to you. The first is topic. It's really determining what messaging or themes you'll organize your collateral assets around. We recommend that you have at least 2, no more than 3 for any one discrete campaign period, and I'm going to talk a little bit more deeply about that. The second is tactic. What tactics are you, and not products. Next, please. Remember that you're also going to need a large quantity of content, and you also want that to have high quality. So if you're only speaking about your products, you're going to run out of gas in a hurry. So remember to just hang on to that best practice. So tactics are really, thank you, there we are, Namrata, that's correct. Tactics are really self-explanatory. It's really determining where your targets are and engaging with them in those channels. And the reason we want to understand it here is because it helps you to describe the appropriate format your content asset should be delivered in. Collateral types sometimes, because the thought leadership themes we come up with are so very rich for mining. You really start to get on your road to lots of high quality content. Next, please. Okay, then I just wanted to throw at you some best practices for asset development. We conduct every year a survey to nurture lead generation campaigns. So next slide, please. So I'm just going to really quickly give you an example of how this really happens. So this is we did a project for Genesis, which is a business applications company. They were doing a lead generation, lead nurture system. They were applying the actual applications to make this work, and they needed to view some drafts. So you can see how this really rapidly shortened the cycle of development, and they ended up with a lot of assets of very, very high quality. So that's it about me. I mean, there's just a little bit here about Ecolo. We focus on content and collateral strategy and development. That survey report that I had mentioned to you, where we get a lot of our best practices from, it's
for us a Groundswell Award for our work on governance, risk, and compliance. And we bring a large, diverse set of skills under one roof, as well as partnerships with deep thought leaders like Ecolo Media to bear on our clients' projects. My email is not up here. I believe it's simpler. It's Alok, A-L-O-K, @regalix.com. And